Alrighty, it looks like we're in here. What's up, everybody? Welcome to Josh and Amanda Talk About Stuff. Michael Katzer asked, are we going to talk about things as well? Yes, and also
things, stuff.
Other stuff.
Yep.
She got it. As you guys can tell, we're going a little crazy. No things, only stuff. Trey T, you make a solid point, man. You make a solid point. If you guys are in the YouTube broadcast, which is the only place you really can be, hit the like button, subscribe if you guys want to be cool, and throw some super chats at us. We'd be cool with that
Like and subscribe. I've always wanted to say that.
You guys might know our podcast, the Afternoons Podcast, which with our co-host Ken Napzok, that comes out every Friday, and we're going to be doing the show live on Thursdays as well. So we're going to have that this week, and then you guys can check out the Josh McCouga Show tonight at 9 p.m. PST with my buddy Tanner Novlin, who you guys might recognize from the Liberty Mutual commercials.
Oh, yeah.
He's the Liberty Bibberty. It's one of the best ever.
Should I come out of the water? That's my favorite part.
Exactly.
Anyway.
And we're going to try and keep doing this like once a week. Maybe Tuesdays is our day for this. And then tomorrow, you guys can watch Eating History on History, 10 p.m. Central. And to those people that live international, I know it came out this week. It comes out this week in Canada, and it comes out in June in the UK. And a lot of people from the UK have been asking about when Eating History comes out. So it comes out then in the UK, and then we're going to have an after show tomorrow, 11 p.m. PST. Ken Napzok, myself, Old Smokey, hopefully Matt Braley, who's our showrunner. So all kinds of fun stuff here on the channel. I appreciate all of you guys watching. So especially from Uruguay.
Whoa.
Neil Hutchinson, longtime subscriber, first-time caller. Garrett Farney, the legend who got me my golf clubs.
Oh,
Yes.
yeah, I'm so happy about that. It's awesome, especially when you're in quarantine. So happy he got golf clubs. It's so great.
Babe, that's not very nice. Tamor, Buddha, the legend, the Buddha, but, he's all Buddha. We've got some really cool people. So you guys anything you guys want to ask, we're happy to talk about it. I think the first thing we should talk about is the fact that, Jake and Gabby are here.
Is behind us.
Yeah, Arnold Palmer's back there.
So Josh decided to move around my gallery wall because he didn't like the background in his videos because apparently, I don't know, they were too girly or something.
No, it was just plain. It was just really plain.
Nothing about me is
But see,
plain.
look, there's me and Amanda here. I'll move me and Amanda over.
No, just leave it. Stop messing with it.
Here, we'll put this here. There you go.
So he decided he would go through the rest of the stuff on the wall everywhere else and make his own backdrop.
Yeah.
So here we are.
Duh.
We have Bad Boys. Oh, no, I'm turned around. Up there, Bad Boys 2 for life.
That's a Bad Boys 2 piece of artwork, guys. It is a piece of art. And I think it's a really special piece for all you Bad Boys 2, Bad Boys 1, Bad Boys for Life fans out there.
Yeah. Oh, let's see. Somebody asked, how am I surviving with the wild man? Barely? No, I'm teasing. No, I do think that quarantine has been difficult. It's been amazing, and I feel very fortunate to be spending so much time with him, seeing as he had been on the road for months. So it is great for that reason. And also I'm just such a homebody, so I actually love it. I will say, because we have such a small living space, we're kind of always beside each other, kind of like this. And now we're choosing to do it for you people, which is, I don't know. But yeah, it kind of, little things like his breathing bothered me the other day, and his chewing. And
guys, if your breathing is bothering your significant other, you're really doing it right. Thanks to Ryan Berzamato, who super chatted us $5. My favorite couple on earth. What a kind thing to say.
Oh, Ryan, love you.
This is my favorite question so far from Kenny Yu. How much do you miss Pennsylvania? LOL, I tried to move and didn't even last a year out of PA. I do. I will say I really miss Pennsylvania in the summertime. I don't miss it a lot in the wintertime. When you get used to the West Coast weather in the wintertime, it's pretty amazing. But I do miss Pennsylvania in the summertime. There's something about that humidity, that lovely amount of like bugs and bug noise. And
look at
quietness.
I just have to take a moment to give a shout out to my sweet mother who's here chatting us. She said, so grateful to see you so happy today. That's because yesterday I was a raging, crazy person.
Maybe just a little bit.
So yeah, we're having good days and bad days. I think that is very normal. You know, wine helps, but
wine does.
Yeah, you know, we're doing little things like this to keep ourselves occupied and entertained. And yeah, today is a good day, one day at a time sort of thing. I do love him and I feel very lucky to be quarantined with him. But yes, I think no matter what, whether you have a roommate or a life partner, husband, wife, whatever, I think spending that much time side by side together for a long period of time is difficult no matter what. So
I think we have a special guest that wants to come in and really be here for the first episode of Josh and Amanda Talk About Stuff, because it really is a spin-off show of the Afternoons podcast, which you guys can get on Fridays, every single Friday, but we'll be live on Thursday. Ladies and gentlemen, the one, the only, Ken Napzok. Hey, buddy.
Oh, wow. Oh, hey. What do you? Yeah, there you go. Okay. Hey, can you hear me and see me? Okay, I'm having massive internet problems this week. Am I okay?
Yeah.
We got you. And you know what? Everyone should know that really Ken is the reason that Josh and I are together, because he did marry us. So
yeah.
Well, look, I didn't go to like a picnic when you guys first met and throw like a handball at Josh and say, throw it at that Amanda girl and love will bloom.
Sure.
I just said some words.
Well, you said some lovely words, Ken,
yes.
and the family still talks about it. I'm sure we'll get into the more. I mean, I feel like the three of us are now just like a quarantine throuple. The only way you can see it is on a live stream. Although, little known fact, and we'll talk about it more in the afternoons, is Ken drove, and from a distance, he laid down some Gomp candy, and I waved to him, and then went and picked up the Gomp candy, and then immediately, washed my hands, brushed my teeth, washed my hands. We have tried the Gomp, Christian_7, kind of great. Hey, look, Janet Roberts Fine Art. That's my mother-in-law, Amanda's mom. She said Ken made me cry.
I mean, that's not the first time I've heard that from a woman after I've said something. So I appreciate that. But no, yeah. Yes.
How are you doing, buddy?
I'm good. I just appeared on a great Star Wars show from our friends Drew and Nikki Dimmy, Dimalanta, who are obviously big supporters of the afternoons. But I had some internet issues there, and I just want to swing by and check in with you guys and wish you luck on this new adventure. And I love seeing you guys together, and I love hearing how much your breathing upsets Amanda, because it makes me feel as though I'm not alone of getting in trouble for just natural things.
Ken,
yes, they are just natural things, but they still just like kind of, they irk us in such a way.
Imagine having to try and curtail your breathing.
No, he was doing this thing that was very like,
okay.
Like, I don't even know how to explain it. It wasn't normal breathing. It was loud, and it just love you.
Here's what it is, Ken, is I ate too much hot sauce and then I breathed outwards to cool my tongue. Does anybody else do that?
That
anybody
is
else
what
breathe
it is.
outwards?
It's a spicy tongue breathing.
Yes.
Well, yesterday, we're sitting around, Grace and I, just the kind of living room kitchen area, and we're just kind of holding the dogs, talking, and she goes, hold on. Crap. Oh, do you hear that? Like there's a dog crying. Like I hear a dog crying. I think it's our neighbor's dog. She gets out and, we're going to go over to our neighbor's yard and save that dog. Like, what's going on? And I'm like, what are you hearing? What are you hearing? And we realized, long story short, there was something wrong with my nose. And I was like, every time I breathed, and she thought it was a dog like 2 doors down.
Yes.
Like, what are you doing? What's going on here?
Yes. This is amazing. Jay Pereira says, my head itches when I eat things that are too spicy. That's amazing. That's one of the funniest things that's been said. My head itches.
Interesting.
Yes. Hey, Ken, have we decided what time we're going to go live on Thursday?
I think we need to try to do it 4 o'clock every week. You get the East Coast friends, but I'm up to, I'm not wide open Thursday, because Thursday morning I'm taping something with Josh Tapia. Yeah. Be jealous.
Whoa, JTE live from friggin' Milwaukee.
Yeah, he invited me on his new program, and I can't turn that down.
This is a great comment from Kyle Grandinetti. Thanks for the super chat, dude. I love that you're doing this. It's making new fiance feel a lot better. I totally understand the breathing thing. I've been getting in trouble too.
See, I'm not alone.
Yes. Listen, you know,
my mom. Look at my mom. She's just the cutest.
How do I send
money?
Mom, you've been sending money since I was born, so we're good.
Yeah.
Janet, I'll tell you where you can send checks or money orders to Ken Napzok, 3727 West Magnolia Boulevard, Box 728, Burbank, California 91505. I'll get it to him. Don't worry.
Hey, Neil Hutchinson, 12 a.m. in the UK. Real quick, like I said at the beginning of the show, Eating History comes out in the UK June 18th, I believe, is the premiere date in the UK. So, getting that international audience.
Hitman Hudson wants to know if we have any pets. No, we do not. We have considered it, and we would love to have a dog, but we also realize it's a lot of work, and we live in a small space, and we don't really have like an outdoor space for a dog to roam. And although we are home a lot right now,
but also
we've just not pulled the trigger yet.
Apparently, a wild tiger is less expensive than a French bulldog.
That is true.
Wow. I could see you with the tiger. You tiger king.
You just come over, you're like, don't go in the guest room, the tiger's in there.
Yeah.
Yeah, exactly.
Mandy Oaks, your mom says, Ken, I got you.
There you go.
You know, yeah. She's probably, she may send you even some like good edibles in there. You know what I'm saying?
I'll give them to Ellis.
Danny Costa asks, any more quarantine comedy? I feel like we kind of like, I don't know, sometimes late at night when we would do the quarantine comedy, we're getting a little comfortable. We just got a puzzle. I feel like we're doing all these live streams. Maybe that's taking the place of quarantine comedy.
Also, I think that quarantine comedy is only silly and fun if it's done like periodically and maybe not every day. I feel like anything that you do every day is just might be, I don't know, like a little too much.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Sometimes, you know. And apparently, according to my mother-in-law, the amazing Janet Roberts, if you guys are art buyers, she has some of the most amazing paintings you'll ever see.
And she's just the most amazing woman that you should all follow. She's Janet Roberts Fine Art on Instagram, and she posts some really enlightening, amazing things. She also probably like cusses a little too. I'm gonna calm down, Mom. But no, she's incredible. She's the best.
And Brian Nussbaum says, all I want to say is wild berries. I do miss Elliot. I'm going to get him on here pretty soon. I think Elliot is a must add. What are you talking about? I am on edibles. This is the kind of mother-in-law that everybody needs in the world.
We should honestly just have a show where we just chat with Janet Roberts Fine Art.
Oh, pipe her in, man. Pipe her in.
Ray Watson, Josh, we really meant for TV entertainment. You and Old Smokey bring out the best in each other. That's a nice thing.
That's so great. And I think that is so true. They do bring out the best in each other.
Robbie Smith, who is a legend on Twitter.
I love Robbie. Oh,
I'm allergic to too many animals. I just pet my wigs instead.
I'm with you, Robbie. I don't have many wigs. I do have some weird hair extensions, though. So. And
here's our favorite couple in afternoon's history. Hey, Josh, Amanda, and Ken. Andrew and Nikki, aka Andrew and Dimmy.
Aww.
The legends. They're just amazing people. Hey, it's great to see you guys as well. Wait, Josh, has she painted you a Bad Boys piece yet? No, but my mother-in-law did paint me a Bo Jackson piece that is currently in my bedroom.
Oh, yes.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. Mm-hmm. Oh, yeah. Could she paint me a Star Wars?
She could paint you
a Star Wars thing.
Oh, yeah.
He's going to go get it just because I feel like everyone needs to see this.
I think so.
It is really something special. I did make him put it in his bathroom only because I don't really need Bo Jackson in my living room, but it's pretty amazing.
Look at that.
Oh, that's great. That's beautiful.
There you go. Janet Roberts Fine Art.
Janet Roberts Fine Art, everybody.
Janet knows art.
Which character, Ken?
Which character? I'll tell you what. I'll make it. I want me surrounded by Ewoks and Porgs. I just like me in a Star Wars in a Jedi robe or a Sith robe, just like is that too weird?
I love that. Are the Porgs the cute little guys?
The birds.
Yeah.
They're the birds. Yeah.
We
don't want to keep you too long because we got. I'm going to see you tomorrow night for the Eating History After Show.
Yep.
And we'll see you Thursday for the afternoons.
Yeah. I just wanted to be here before Ellis to prove I'm a better human.
I appreciate that. If Ellis shows up, should we run like a little?
I don't think he will.
Love you, buddy. Stay safe.
Love you, Ken.
See you tomorrow.
Bye.
Bye. And we're back.
And we're back. It's just the two of us. Okay. Well, gosh, this is hard. I gotta be honest. I thought that doing this whole like live stream video chat thing would really come natural because let's be honest, I'm a showstopper, but this is difficult.
What's so difficult about it?
Like finding things to talk about. I don't know.
Well, we're just talking about stuff. So, and there's 72 people watching, so that's amazing.
Oh, nice.
Thank
Look
you
at
guys. Yeah.
Thanks for watching. I hope you don't leave.
Ken left and we lose people. Yeah, for sure. Have I seen the bald Harloff? No, I have not seen the bald Harloff, but I am thinking about shaving my own head relatively soon. I'm so tired of hair at this point, and I don't really have that much left anyway. Somebody asked me earlier what my rankings are for the Bad Boys trilogy. It goes like this: Bad Boys 2, Bad Boys for Life, Bad Boys. But it's like Bad Boys 2 is up here. There may not be a better movie ever made. And then Bad Boys for Life, and then right under it is Bad Boys 1. Like they're both very, very good too. So yeah, that would be my rankings. What about yourself?
Wow. My rankings would be Bad Boys 2, Bad Boys. This is so hard. I'd say Bad Boys 2, Bad Boys for Life, and then Bad Boys.
Okay, there you go. That's your thing. 2, 3, 1, basically.
Yeah.
2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1.
But only 3 before 1 because 3 is just obviously more relevant now. So
it's awesome.
Yeah.
Has eating old food boosted Josh's immune system? Well, knock on wood, I haven't been sick since. So
he's always been.
Mom, Bad Boys is the greatest movie franchise of all time.
My mom she's like, stop it with the Bad Boys. Mom, I get it, but I married into this, so we got to just embrace it.
Yeah.
Josh has always kind of been weird with his food and had an iron stomach, so it wasn't like this was a new thing for him.
Yep.
He's honestly been eating old food for a long time, so
sure.
Maybe it boosted his immune system a long time ago, but
I've always had an iron stomach. I think that's why the show has really hit a lot of like my strengths. I love weird stuff. I love old food. I love old drinks. I've never been scared of really eating anything, which is probably a bad thing, but I'm here right now, so knock on wood, I'm fine. Ray Watson said, I love that you guys are just chatting and hanging out with us. Favorite pizza toppings?
Oh, I know this answer right away.
Sausage, then just under it, pepperoni. Sausage, pepperoni, then black olives, and then an outlier, meatballs. If you go to an Italian pizza place and they have meatballs are great on pizza. And my grandma used to make homemade Sicilian pizza with meatballs on it when I was a kid. Unbelievable. Unbelievable.
Okay, I always and forever go the Bianca pizza. I love a white pizza. Just give me like mozzarella, ricotta, and basil, and done. With garlic, obviously, like mixed in.
Amanda's a big white pie, but here's a funny story.
Love a white pie.
For all you guys out there. So all guys and girls, whatever, all you people out there. So we're in Italy on our honeymoon. Okay. We're in this beautiful town. It's called Positano. It's on the Amalfi Coast. And I'm clearly sweating. I'm always sweating. And this light is really hitting my shine.
You gotta powder your forehead.
Yeah, there you go. So we order, and it was in Italian, and it looked like just sausage and potato pizza. And if you ever had potato pizza in Italy, how in the hell do you eat a ball on a slice of pizza? Mom, okay, this is the best. You guys, I'm telling you guys are getting a firsthand. Maybe we should have your mom join in.
We should. If
Next
she can
time,
figure out technology,
yeah.
she could join.
So,
she said, how in the hell do you eat a ball on a slice of pizza? I agree, Mom. I don't get the meatball on a pizza. That's weird.
No, you cut up the meatball, and it's like pieces of meatball, or the mini meatballs at a place in Pittsburgh called Pizzaiola used to make the mini meatballs.
Pizzaiola is good. Okay, so back to the story.
We ordered this
about
pizza in Positano, and if you ever had a potato pizza in Italy, it has rosemary. It's a beautifully done pizza if you get it right. But we went to this place, and they just put French fries and hot dogs on a pizza, and it was hysterical.
I guarantee the waiter and the chefs in the back got a look at me and said, oh, this girl wants the potato and meat pizza. Let's give her the hot dogs and French fries.
Exactly.
Because they thought, oh, this dumb American girl. What did they know?
The legend.
I understand a little Italian. Okay.
The legend Garen farting has to be like Chicago deep dish. I do like Chicago deep dish. It feels like I'm just eating lasagna, which I don't mind because I love lasagna too. It's kind of like they're like, you got to choose. Do you have to choose? Do you know?
It's too fluffy for me. I don't like that like doughy that like fluffy, spongy dough, if that makes sense.
Fluffy, spongy dough.
It's like too thick of the dough. At
Fluffy,
the bottom.
spongy dough.
And then the layer of cheese and meat is like too thin.
So
I want more cheese, meat, less dough.
I love pie, and so you're just giving me a pizza pie. Nope, like pun intended here.
Gabby and Jake. Oh my God, I love them. Also, has Gabby moved? Probably not. She can't move right now.
What is your go-to happy hour drink? For those that remember the one episode of Epic Happy Hour on Travel Channel, thank you for watching that. Listen, it kind of depends on how I'm feeling, but usually it's between a dirty martini, gin, or a margarita. What about you?
Margarita for sure. I love mezcal and I love spice. So a spicy mezcal margarita, if I'm being specific. Or honestly, an Aperol spritz.
Joshy, honestly, have you ever met a meat product or a pie you wouldn't eat? That is clearly a no.
Yeah. No, he hasn't, unless it has nuts in it.
Yeah. OMG favorite pie. I have always been very partial to cherry pie.
Ugh. Yeah. I'm not much of a pie person. I'd say pumpkin when the season's right. Otherwise, I'm not much of a pie person.
Let me tell you, there are two things that I've really become fans of in the last 10 years, and they are quiches and quiches. Do you like quiche?
I do love quiche.
Breakfast quiche is fantastic. I guess
quiche is kind of a pie.
Yeah, totally. It really is.
Apple pie's pretty good. All right, maybe I'll be a pie person.
We're getting some key limers in here.
Ooh, no. Key lime is not even a real flavor. What is a key lime?
There was an actual fruit called a key lime. Oh. It's a smaller lime, and it's called a key lime. So it's like sweeter than the normal lime, which would be more tart. And so they make key lime pie out of it. Now, if anybody is out there and they're drinking, which I'm sure a lot of you are, let me give you guys a little recipe. It's called a key lime shot. It's or like a key lime martini. You take like vodka as your base, and then you add Rose's lime juice, a little bit of Midori, and heavy cream, and shake it so it froths. You can even throw egg whites in there, and it looks like key lime pie. It's actually pretty delicious. Yeah. Sierra Mist or Sprite coming from Doom Coast 12. I mean, I'm Sprite all day. I'm not a communist. I can't.
Are we all still drinking soda? Come on, guys. Get with the stevias or whatever. Don't drink soda anymore. But if I have to answer, I'd say Sprite.
Here is a great question. This might be the best question we've had all day from Spellgo.
That's not a question. It's a statement.
Oh, wait. I live for Chuck. Hold on. Goopy G. Sorry. Wait, God damn it. It's going too fast. No, it's the same thing. Sorry, my bad. Guys. Here we go. From Goopy G. Is cheesecake a pie? Now, this is sort of like, is a hamburger a sandwich or is a hot dog a sandwich? I will always stand on the edge that a hot dog is not a sandwich and a hamburger is not a sandwich, okay? They are hamburgers and they are hot dogs. Sandwiches are Reubens, all that kind of stuff. Now, is cheesecake a pie? You eat it like a pie. It is served like a pie. You probably use a pie scooper to do it. It's heavy. It almost looks like a creamy version of a Chicago deep dish. Shout out Garrett Barney. Cheesecake is a cake coming from Janet Roberts Fine Art. I think it's oh God, these chats, you guys are too fast.
You guys are too fast.
Cheesecake is a cake. I disagree. I think cheesecake is actually a pie. It has a pie crust. It has a pie out.
It is literally in the name. It's a cheesecake.
I think it's a pie. It's a pie.
It's just shaved. It's just shaped like a pie.
Neil Hutchinson said it's a cake. I'm going pie. I think cheesecake is a pie. And these are the kind of hot takes you're going to get on Josh and Amanda talk about stuff.
Oh, man. You guys thought you had better things to do? I think not. We're talking about pies.
Uh-oh. Coming in from my cousin straight out of Atlanta, Georgia, George Marshalik, who wants to know, what are your thoughts on cannoli, specifically the frozen variety from Trader Joe's?
I love anything from Trader Joe's, so I am fully in on the frozen cannoli from Trader Joe's. But cannolis in general are delicious. Can you eat cannolis?
I can eat cannolis as long as I don't have the nuts in them. It just depends on the filling. Quick, Kyle Granadetti's my fiance says you haven't had pie unless you've had shoe fly pie in Lancaster, PA. I have had shoe fly. It's delicious. But go back to George's. This comes from a quick story. So we went on a bachelor party for our cousin in Santa Cruz, California. And we had to go to Trader Joe's the first night to like stock up on things. Now, here's what people don't tell you to do when you go to a Trader Joe's or a grocery store you've never been to, make sure you don't get really, really high before you go to that store, especially when the edible and the weed hit you at the same time and you're with your cousin and your other cousin and you're all just giggling and you were told to get supplies and you walk out with a bottle of whiskey and 2 boxes of frozen cannolis and that's it for a house of 12 guys. We didn't do the best job, but we tried.
This is why when we were first told that we needed to stay at home.
Boom. I think cheesecake is much closer to pie than cake.
When
Boom.
Josh goes to the grocery store, what he picked up for our survival when we are supposed to be quarantined at home was plant-based chimichangas, Cheez-Its, and Pringles.
Guys, you watched Eating History. The Pringles can last forever. The shape holds. The taste holds. It's all fantastic. I think everybody is kind of going that cheesecake is really closer to a pie than a cake. Never be here. This is good from Aaron Beatdown. Never be high, drunk, or hungry when entering a store. It's actually
I agree with that.
It's actually pretty good life advice. My mother-in-law. Oh wait, no. Everybody's got to make a buck. Where'd my mom go? There we go. Here comes Janet Roberts. Always get really high in Santa Cruz.
Yes, there's nothing else to do in Santa Cruz. So.
Here it comes, Max Ashton. Listen, if you guys want to hear Amanda's Carol Baskin, you're gonna have to throw in the super chat. You might have to throw in a super chat. $1, $2, whatever it is.
No.
If you want to hear Amanda's Carol Baskin.
It's not even a thing.
She's been walking around the house going, Carol Baskin. For like
I just
2
do
weeks.
that video like Carol Baskin. But that's not Carol Baskin. That's like what Joe Exotic does, Carol Baskin. She's more like, hey, all you cool cats and kittens.
Just say you're Carol Baskin.
Carol Baskin.
Okay, how about this is Jay Pereira again coming in hot. I think my in-laws make a cheese pie, but I have no idea what cheese is in it. Maybe cottage? Well said, Jay. I think a cottage cheese is pretty good.
Oh, Pop-Tarts, toasted or untoasted? Pop-Tarts always toasted. I have not had a Pop-Tart since I was in middle school or high school, maybe, but I don't even remember. I haven't bought Pop-Tarts in years,
Never,
but there's been time, those are like that really guilty thing where it's like, okay, maybe if there's an apocalypse, then I'll go get them, but always toast. Let's hope there's power though to toast them.
I haven't had a Pop-Tart in probably 20 years, but I want to give a shout out to Samantha Leon Mendoza. Hi, love you guys so much. Glad to finally see you on your own show. Perfect birthday gift for me since all my plans were canceled. Samantha, I'm sorry. Happy birthday. Guys, if you're in the chat right now, everybody give a shout out to Samantha and say happy birthday. Cheers, Samantha. We love you. Happy birthday. Stay happy. Stay positive.
Samantha. Yeah, that is awesome. And you know what? You're not alone on your birthday, even though it might feel like plans were canceled. At least everyone here in the chat's with you, so we're all celebrating.
This is great from Austin Feltner, who says, with a minor change in appearance, any pastry that is a crumb crust filled with custard baked is a pie. From Fine Cooking. That's pretty good.
Okay.
Yeah.
What's Captain Kangaroo?
You don't know what Captain Kangaroo is? Guys, are we for real? You don't know what Captain Kangaroo is?
No.
It's one of the best children's shows all time in the 70s and 80s.
My mom said that this show reminded her of that. What do they do that we?
It was just, silliness. Captain Kangaroo. That's all.
Oh man, my mom's gonna be disappointed because she probably watched it with us. Clearly.
Okay, Brady Dugas. I never heard of this. Do yourself a favor, Amanda. Bite-sized Pop-Tarts are real. They're like donut holes.
Oh, okay. I could mess with a Pop-Tart bite.
Wow. Oh no, unfrosted. Yeah, unfrosted Pop-Tarts are bad. Horrible. Dan McGee really nailed that.
Speaking of Trader Joe's, though, I have heard Trader Joe's does have some great Pop-Tart knockoffs that are like healthier version.
Wait, what are healthier versions of Pop-Tarts?
Trader Joe's has Pop-Tarts. They're not actually branded Pop-Tarts, but they're like the healthier version of Pop-Tarts at Trader Joe's. I've heard they're good.
Alex G makes a solid point. Alex G, Trader Joe's has the best cookie butter. It's like cracked meat. It is very, very good.
Oh, yeah.
Wow.
Okay, my kids would write in and Captain would reply to them at the same time. Oh, Mom, this is like Captain Kangaroo then because we're just here talking to people.
Exactly. If there's kids out there that are watching, we've got 88 people watching. Listen, if we get to 100, Amanda's going to take off her shirt. That's very Captain Kangaroo.
No, I'm not.
I'm kidding. Guys, that was a joke. That was, listen, Hitman Hudson says, no way Josh was alive during the 70s. I was not. But Captain Kangaroo replayed all through the 80s. And I'm not exact, but I remember being very young and then it was off the air. But I remember it being like the guy had a big mustache. Yeah, it was very, very funny. I was always like, were you a Sesame Street kid, Mr. Rogers? I was a Mr. Rogers kid. For sure.
Yes.
Yeah. Hitman Hudson, I have not had Whataburger yet. I'm really ping pong balls. That's what I remember from Captain Kangaroo. Ping pong balls. Kyle Harlow. Well said, my friend.
Who was your pick to win the Stanley Cup before this season got postponed?
Doomcoast. We're really switching gears here in Stanley Cup. The Penguins, obviously.
Yeah.
What, are you going to disagree and not say Penguins?
No, I will say what I do want to hear from everybody. If you want to like just chat in your answers, I am curious. We're going to get deep here for a second because that's what we do. I am curious. Have you guys like learned anything new while being quarantined as far as like when this is all over and you enter back into the real world? Are there things about your lives that you will now change because you have learned to appreciate different things? Or are you, excuse me, this is important stuff.
Wait, I'm just your mom, bro. First of all, Kyle Grandinetti with an awesome super chat. Thank you, Kyle. I want to smoke with your mother-in-law so bad, or Amanda's mom. She seems like an OG. What are your go-to munchy snacks, Mom? You can answer that. Thank you, Kyle.
My mom has never.
And then she says, my mommy and daddy make me go to bed, and then they scream at each other and breathe funny, and I get scared. She's acting like a Captain Kangaroo kid, which is very funny.
Okay, she's hilarious. I feel like my mom isn't much of a munchy kind of gal. Like
no, she gets high and just chills.
Yeah, she's very. You almost would never know that she is high.
Jake Boone, what whiskey you're sipping on? Jake is on a whiskey kick. Currently, right now, I've got Templeton Rye, thanks to Garrett Farney, who it's fantastic. Templeton Rye has kind of changed my opinion on rye. So yeah. Jake.
Okay, I want to see what people are learning. And now you guys are being funny. No one's giving me a real serious answer. I learned that I snore and have my mouth open when I sleep. All right, you know what? I want to do.
Wait, but this is Chris Hall. Well said, dude. Like coming in hot. I dig it. Asleep high versus drunk. That's good. That's good. Pancakes
but how
or
did
waffles.
You learn that? How did you learn that you?
Because his pillows were clearly had way more drool on them when high or drunk. So. Yeah. This is the classic. My mother-in-law, who I call mom as well, says her munchies. I like me some celery hearts. Is that a thing?
Mom, what? My mom is a terrible munchy person. She's not going to give you, she'll be like, well, I just go back out to my garden and I pluck my fresh grown tomatoes and I put a little salt on them and then I do a little basil. My mom is not like I'm going to get Doritos.
Which is kind of a bummer, but I will give my in-laws credit on this. They always have awesome snacks. Their fridge is so full of stuff. It's like it's an absolute Pandora's box of fat, and it's fantastic.
That my mom thinks is healthy, but
look at Solskjaer 1999. I don't know how I say that. Solskjaer.
Well, I love that you planted a vegetable patch. Did you plant the vegetable patch since being quarantined, or is this something you've had going on for a while? Curious.
This is really nice.
I like that.
Garrett, who's again legend. I can't wait to play golf with this guy once this is all over. I've learned just how important family and friends are to me by not being able to see them. So very true, my dear.
I think that is so true. And one of the things that I have learned in all of this too is that, I don't know if you guys have kids or nieces and nephews, but my 11-year-old niece, who is just the sweetest thing, will call me often and she really wants me to come over. So, unfortunately I can't come over there. The closest we've done is like waved from the car. But that's very hard for her because again, she's at home too. And for an 11-year-old, it's hard to keep busy and she's not just sitting in front of the TV all day and she wants to be, entertained. And so one of the things that I have learned that I think is really important is now going forward when we are able to be there and be with them is not just being there, not just being present there in person, but more so when I do spend time with her, really creating like activities and things that will be memorable for her and for me. Just because I'm, in the past, I've been so used to just coming over and, we sit on the couch and we all hang out, but it's not like we're really doing many activities. We're just sort of like chatting. And then, she's my other niece who's 2.5 is playing, and we play dolls and things like that. So, but it's not like we're really creating fun, memorable activities. So I think now that is one of the things I've realized is really important, is that when you are with kids, really creating things that they will remember that are, memorable to them, I think that really will make an impact in their lives as they grow up. So
I think everybody's going to have a very weird and or memory of like this quarantine and this time in our world. And it's going to be one of those things like, what did you do? Or what do you remember when, or whatever, during this quarantine. So I think if we all stay positive and we can all share stories when this is all over, I think that's what will unify us as a people. Positivity, love, affection, that kind of stuff. Switching gears real quick, that was a very nice thing you said. Makuga, my girlfriend, also named Amanda, coincidentally,
Great name.
went to Penn State. You want to know if you've ever been to a place called Are You Hungry? Let me tell you a little Are You Hungry story. It came I think my junior or senior year. It was brand new. And I went late night one time, middle of the week, and they put mozzarella sticks on my hoagie. And then from then on, I had this craving for mozzarella sticks and everything I ate. Like, they would make these gigantic subs that were so fattening and delicious that it was life-changing. It totally changed the game as far as, I think one of the subs had like beef, like shredded beef, chicken fingers, mozzarella sticks, and egg. It was unbelievable. It was disgustingly delicious. I can't recommend that place high enough. Yes. Are You Hungry?
I have not tried that.
Yeah. There you go. Danny Koss, my best friends, and I had a 90s quarantine dance party on FaceTime.
Oh, I love
nice.
that.
Yeah.
That is the one thing I'll say is I think it's actually been so fun. I mean, Josh and I would never have probably done this before, where we're like trying to connect with people online. I do think it creates sort of new ways to connect with people. And I think it's even more meaningful. I know a lot of times when I'm with my friends in person, you sort of just, half listen to things and you just take that time for granted. I think now you really have to be focused and you really have to listen to your friends and your family now when you're doing this, like this screen time, because if you look away, you're looking away. So yeah, I don't know. I think that's another thing that I think has been really cool, is just new ways to connect with people and really hear them. And
last night we watched, and I know Ken will probably agree with me on this one, is that we started watching that The Bachelor, Listen to Your Heart, which is a total train wreck. But I started watching because I love the Roxette song, Listen to Your Heart. And it's been in my head for like 2 weeks now. And what was really cool is we watched it with our friends that we usually watch The Bachelor with, but on FaceTime. And it was actually super fun. It was really a really fun time to sit with your friends and like make fun of the people on the show at the same time. And that's something I think we can all do, is watch some shows together. Bosch is coming out this weekend. Ozark season 3 is up. I highly recommend I Am Not Okay With This. And I do have a big announcement coming on this channel on Monday that I'm going to announce on Friday. So pay attention to your Instagram and your Twitters, but there's going to be a really fun thing happening this Monday and hopefully every Monday to come after that. And I do have some really fun guests that I think are coming up on the Josh Makuga show, which would be a lot of fun. So we're trying to create all this content that we can for you guys. And I think it's really important that, in this time, we still keep our bonds together. If we can see each other on FaceTime. I mean, imagine this. Imagine if we had quarantine in the 90s. We don't have FaceTime. We don't even have cell phones. We have to use long distance on telephones. We have to write letters. We're lucky that I don't want to say lucky, but we're fortunate to have what we have during this time. We wouldn't have live streams. We wouldn't have any of that. The only way you'd be able to see me is Eating History, 10 p.m. Wednesdays, Eating History.
Nice plug, babe. Also, I saw a comment in here and it's gone away now, but someone said I was FaceTiming with my parents and I just ended up talking to the ceiling. I totally feel you there. I don't know if you're still in here, Mom, but for whatever reason, our parents' generation does not understand FaceTime as much. So they go up here. It's like they're trying to get closer to the phone so they can see you because their eyes are bad. But it just ends up being their forehead. I don't know. It's amazing. I love every second of it. It's so incredible.
So yeah, it's, we're making the most of it. I will say that much. Trevor Madison asked, I'm sorry to ask that this coming, is quarantine comedy come back? I don't know, for some reason, Instagram with the Instagram TV, I will do some here and there. We've got these live streams coming.
Is it really comedy though?
You're the funniest person on it, I think.
Well, I know, but I'm saying it's not It's not like actual like. We're not trying to be funny, or well, we are. I guess.
Damon R1974 asks, is Eating History 1 or 2 episodes this week? Just one. For the next 4 weeks, just single episodes, and you can catch up on the other ones after, so we'll have like a repeat episode after. And then History Channel's playing it all throughout. And again, it's in Canada now. It'll be in the UK in June. I know the ratings went up last week, so thank you all for watching. That really makes
keep watching.
Me happy. Keep sharing. Keep telling people to watch it. Really, you know.
And you can be like, oh, you got to watch my friend's show. Yeah, I know him. No big deal.
Charles Smith says, looking forward to all the streaming. Your planned Hype Demand is going to get an opportunity to shine as well. Sending positive vibes.
Charles.
Yeah, Amanda always shines.
Hold on. I did see, who was it that said that their 16-year-old daughter has all these followers on TikTok? Okay, TikTok is not something I've been able to learn during quarantine or that I can even understand. So what I do want to do is I want somebody to teach me, like, break down these TikTok dances.
How about this? From Janet Roberts.
Oh, no.
We do not understand effing Zoom, but we walked with 2 babies on our hips a mile to a call box when our car broke down.
That is true. My mother, everybody. Mic drop. There she goes. She also hiked uphill both ways to school in the snow. We know.
Slurpee Frap says, last night I was rewatching The Casual Office Drunkle and it started dancing. It's a great song. I appreciate that. Here we go. Jake Berlin asks, any unique dinner ideas? Gabby and I have really enjoyed cooking different types of food, special Italian dishes. So I made sauce.
His Sunday sauce is so good.
The Sunday sauce, I'm gonna probably, there's a lot that goes into it. I might like edit a video down of me doing it, but if you go to Greg Miller on Kind of Funny, the Kind of Funny Cooking with Greggy when I do my pasta carbonara, that's definitely how I got Amanda to keep dating me. Was I made pasta carbonara of like one of our first dates.
Yep, it's true.
Yeah.
And you also made you also made Sunday sauce.
I did make
Sunday sauce. He just made his way to my heart through food.
Yeah. Everybody knows that.
Yeah.
My mom says Josh makes a killer penne. I do some good, I make some good cacio e pepe.
He's great with just, whatever you got left in your refrigerator, you just throw it in with some pasta noodles, any kind, and it's.
The other thing we made last night, and for Jake, is I've gotten pretty good at making spaghetti squash. It's like that healthy version of pasta.
Oh yeah, it's our new thing, and I feel so like organic and healthy, and just like honestly, you could not make me more like green. I could eat as much kale as possible, but that spaghetti squash is just like, I'm so healthy and I'm detoxing. Anyway, makes me feel very healthy, and it is so good, you guys. If you haven't tried it, go get it and look up who's the recipe?
It was like a kind of like a Rachel.
You got to cut it right. You have to like cut it right and put it in for the exact amount of time. It's kind of complicated. Josh can show you.
For my cousin George Marshallek, any secret ways to prepare hot dogs? Always looking for ways to freshen up my favorite food. I put on the skinny grill inside. No big deal. Usually a breakfast.
Yeah,
food.
You just honestly grill it, slice that thing up, little toothpicks, dip it in some spicy mustard. It's good.
This is my favorite question so far. Janet Roberts Feinberg, what was your first impression of Josh when you met him?
I cannot wait for this, Mom. I hope you're still there. Oh.
Yeah.
Oh, she's right. Next, put a pretty painting behind you.
We'll do that.
She's right. We got to do that.
Yeah, you're right. It's, I think
my body is a temple. Gabby's so right. I'm like, I am so clean. Yes. Okay. Anyway, sorry.
Cauliflower rice, I tried like 3 times. Okay. I tried to like it. I was like adding olive oil to it, then meats, then all that kind of stuff. And then all of a sudden, it just still tastes like cauliflower. Now, here's one way to make cauliflower better. Buffalo cauliflower.
It is to die for.
Toss it with a little buffalo sauce.
This is not, he's very creative, and we made it the other night, we meaning he, but it's fine. I was there. Just
like Frank's Red Hot, butter, garlic salt, and it's like a little bit of flour so it molds to it. So it, like it forms to the cauliflower. And then before you know it, you basically are eating buffalo wings, dip it in a little blue cheese dressing, maybe like the yogurt blue cheese, which is pretty good.
So good. Also, can either of you sing? Well, Hitman Hudson. Do you really want to know? No, I'm kidding. I cannot sing. My voice will send you all packing. But I think Josh has a pretty nice voice, but he doesn't like try. It's not, I don't know. My voice is great when I'm in the shower or the car by myself. I sound amazing.
Have you ever had Dave's Insanity hot sauce? No. And I almost killed Mark Ellis. I almost died on Eating History too. I know Josh loves the movie Hook, but does Amanda like it? Hook
with Robin Williams.
Yes,
of course I love it.
It's amazing.
Yeah.
How old the Steelers are this year? If we have a season, we're gonna win the Super Bowl, obviously.
I mean, I don't know. Steelers, they gotta play some football. You know what I mean?
What? My wife never makes me food. Maybe that's because I don't have a wife. Doom cost 12 with coming in hot. I like it. I like it. I think I follow Josh. Oh, here we go. I know Josh's love of yacht rock, but what is your favorite music genre, Amanda?
This is tough. I don't really have a favorite genre per se, but I know, don't hate on me. I do love country music, guys.
Why would they?
I wouldn't say that I love all country music though. I'm definitely more of like a Chris Stapleton, Maren Morris, Casey Musgraves. And then I also love the songs I've been giving, or the artists I've been giving Alexa lately to play. Oh God, did she hear me? Would be like India Arie, Dixie Chicks, Chris Stapleton.
Yes. Yeah.
Harry Connick Jr. Just kind of all over the place. So I don't have a favorite. I love all music if it's good.
Okay, here's the answer of my mother-in-law's first impression. Josh is and has always been adorable. He has a precious smile, and when we met, he was awkwardly goofy, and I know he loves Amanda beyond measure. But my husband, my father-in-law, he's still on the fence. #dork, LOL. Yes.
That is true. My dad, he's so adorable. He's the best. But
he's a judge.
He is a judge, and he will, I think, always and forever be on the fence about Josh because he loves his daughters and obviously wants the best for us. And he's very protective. Even though we're married already and we're locked in. Josh loves to call him dad, and he hates it, which is why Josh loves calling him dad.
I always call him dad. Yeah.
So yeah, he'll always and forever be trying to work his way into my dad's heart, and it'll probably never happen, but.
Trevor Madison said, Josh, my family wants to tell you that they think you are an idiot because of your food allergies. My mom likes to yell at you on TV. I have food allergies, so I guess it's fair to defend yourself. Well, I do. What I'm saying is that I told history and everybody on set every day that I'm allergic to certain things, and that's why we didn't do certain foods. So I'm not eating anything that I'm allergic to, for sure.
He is very careful, but your mom sounds like his mom because after each episode she usually calls I can't believe you ate that.
Yeah.
But they are very careful, and they're very what's the word?
Calculated?
No, they take care of him.
Yeah. They don't want me to get sick. That's not going to make good TV because we still have to actually film stuff. Getting me sick doesn't do anything for the show. So,
Man camp. Okay. Little backstory. My mom just wrote Man Camp. Okay. So my stepdad, who has been in my life since I was 5 years old, is the most amazing man. And he hiked from Mexico to Canada, and he is just a badass dude. And he is 63 years old, and he's got an 8-pack.
He's ripped.
And he eats the same thing every day. He's like a freak of nature. He's like a robot or something. I don't understand. He's not even human, but, he is the ultimate man. He can fix anything. He's got every tool possible. He can build anything. He's just
he fixes his own motorcycles and cars.
He fixes cars and motorcycles. It's nothing is too difficult for him to figure out. He just does it, and he gets his hands dirty. And but we've always joked. We being my mom and Josh and I have joked that he needs to run a man camp because he needs to teach a lot of the younger generation of men to be more handy and how to get your hands dirty and how to use tools. And one of the most valuable things ever when I became an adult and moved out of the house, my dad gave me a toolbox, and it was full of any tool that I might need living on my own, a hammer, a level, a screwdriver, all the things. And that was one of the things that was the most valuable thing to have because I used it all the time. But not only that, I learned how to use those things. So when, out in the real world, I was able to fix my own stuff, and I didn't need a man to do it. So when I met Josh and we moved in together, I realized he did not have a toolbox, which I was like,
I had a toolbox.
You had a drill.
No, and I had that like tool set. It wasn't the greatest tool
it was
set.
not a tool set. It was like a Tonka toy thing.
It was not a Tonka toy.
I don't remember any tool set, but beside the point, we've always said that my dad needs to hold a man camp where he like teaches guys who maybe aren't so handy how to do it, because I'll be honest, women find it more attractive.
I think it's actually a really good idea for a lot of you guys out there that don't have it. If a man camp interests you, I think it's pretty good.
Yeah, let us know.
Damon,
maybe we'll get it started.
1974 said, I modeled my bathroom with my dad a few years ago. That's a big deal.
And also what a fun time to spend with your dad remodeling, you know. I don't know.
There you go. Actually, not bad. Kyle Harlow pitched from Millennials to Men to History Channel.
Oh, I love that.
That's
actually. Millennials to Men. That's amazing.
As Cal are from Johnson City, Tennessee. What up? Maniacs don't need no man.
That's right.
That's right. Mm-hmm. Tamor Buddha says, I have a tool arsenal. I'd be down for man camp. I gave Amanda the equivalent of a fishing lesson in the toolbox. Oh, man.
Oh, my God.
Speaking of food allergies, this is from Spellgo. This is actually pretty good. I was watching Shark Tank, and someone came up with the supplement to give to infants to potentially prevent food allergies later in their life. That's pretty amazing.
That is amazing.
Only I had that 38 years ago.
Yeah. My mom, she said, these actors can't chop wood. It's true. You know, honestly, they need to have a Hollywood man camp where, you know, you don't need a body double to chop some wood. Just learn how to do it like a man.
I will say I chopped wood with my father-in-law last year for about 3 hours. We chopped so much firewood that it was hard to drive home.
He was so sore the next day. Oh my God,
guys, you have no idea. My hands, my back, my butt, my back, my shoulders, everything. This Ross Bristow wants to know, this is an eating history question, was finding the deed and the alcohol staged? It was not. That was in my uncle's bar. The deed for the alcohol was in my uncle's bar for a long time, and they never stuck their hands down walls. Why would you? But I know, you know, from watching a lot of different things and learning about that, they used to stick things in those cinder blocks. They used to bore them out in the inside of the things because they could still hold the weight of the room and bore them out and put things in. That deed was actually, you know, from Pennsylvania, from a person, a medicinal alcohol, and I guarantee you they were brought there at some point and left in places. It's crazy. Well, we've found on that show, and everybody's like, you didn't find that Mario bun in that village. We found that Mario bun in that friggin' village. It's crazy. It's a lot of the stuff in Yellow Dog Village that they didn't show on the show that we ate. We ate a lot of other stuff. It's wild what we ate. Yes.
Gross.
Trevor Madison wants to know what I thought of College Jeopardy so far. It's my favorite time. I love College Jeopardy because it's like I'm watching live sports in my favorite thing, you know. Yeah. Okay. Let's see. Oh, wait. What? Yep. Hold on.
Do you know how to work this?
Yeah. She knows how to use all the tools. That's why they called her Handy Mandy, isn't that what John said on the Updates podcast?
That's right, baby. And it's not a sick joke. I really do know how to use the tools.
As Aaron Beatdown said, people find all kinds of weird things in walls. That's true.
That is true.
Yeah.
Well.
Do you feel like we've done our job?
I feel like we have. This has been fun. I hope you guys had fun.
Yeah. Thank you guys for all tuning in. And we're going to do this. If you guys want, we'll do this next Tuesday, same time, 6 p.m. Thank you all for tuning in and asking all these awesome questions.
And if there's topics that you guys feel like you want us to cover, or there's things that you want us to talk about more, let us know before next Tuesday, and then we can kind of plan some things out. You know, I'm a planner, so I like to have notes and things.
Yeah. And we've got all kinds of shows this week on the channel tonight.
Oh, Alvin, you just got here. Come on.
Wait, Alvin, damn it. I've got Tanner Novlin, my buddy, who you guys might recognize from the Liberty Mutual commercial. He's going to come on the Josh McCouga show. I'm going to get some more guests for that. We've got Eating History tomorrow, 10 p.m. We've got the afternoons live on Ken's Twitch, twitch.tv/Ken Napzok on Thursday, and the audio will come out on Friday. We're going to do Mark Ellis's channel, I think, on Saturday night. And next Monday, stay tuned for an announcement. Next Monday on the Josh McCouga Show channel, we have a really, really fun thing for you guys. For all you Collider fans from back in the day, I have a really fun announcement of a show that is going to happen. Thank you guys for all tuning in. Thank you guys so much for for who donated and who threw into the super chat.
Yeah, thanks really for just cool. Coming and watching us and listening to us talk about random stuff. This has been so fun.
Josh and Amanda talk about stuff.
Yeah.
We'll see you guys next time.
See you next week. Love you guys.
Love
Happy
you.
birthday, Samantha.
Happy birthday, Samantha.